Hey Virgo, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to pull some cards for you. Just want to do a quick clear. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and then we'll get going. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a deep breath, you guys. Big, deep breath. All right, one more. All right, this is for Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Today is March 6, 2020. This is for the first half of March. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. First half of March, and it can be, give or take a few days at the end. It doesn't have to be exact. All right, energies for Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. First half of March, Virgo. All righty, here we go. First card out for you is the Two of Wands. Your challenge today is the Eight of Pentacles. Your foundation is the World. There could be some kind of completion of a cycle that's happened now. And then what's recently happened is the Ten of Cups. There's two completion cards there. And then what's crowning, what's in your now moment, is the King of Pentacles. And what's coming up for you is the Three of Wands. How do you see yourself, Virgo? As the Strength card reversed. And what's the energy around you, or how might other people see you? Well, they see you as the Fool reversed. Okay, so what are the blocks that you need to clear or work on? The Three of Swords. And then where do we end up? We end up with this Six of Swords. So what is the connection to whatever's hanging in limbo at the end of this read? So the connection is the Knight of Wands. And what's hanging in limbo at the end of this read? The High Priestess reversed. And so you guys will get another card for the end to close off, but you won't see it till the end. It may be more than one card depending on what that last card is. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card reversed, and we're going to get a little backstory on what's been going on, okay? So I'm going to pull these cards for you. And let's see where we are. All right, so after the Page of Cups, which is out there on the table here, the Page of Cups is reversed there. Then we have the Devil and the Six of Pentacles. Then we have the King of Cups reversed over here, the Four of Cups here with the big cup here in this deck. This cup's bigger than the others. And then the Magician, I don't like this Magician. He looks evil even when he's upright. And then the Judgment card reversed, which I don't like the Judgment card reversed either, because it just means we're hanging in some kind of limbo position. This could be just swallowing spit as well. Funneling something. I'm getting the funnel. You could be taking some shit from other people, especially with the Magician there and the Devil energy. The Page of Cups reversed can be rejection. It can be someone who's very vulnerable and shy, but it also can be the spoiled brat energy, right? The crybaby. And so that with the Devil could definitely be a devil child. And then we have balance that needs to happen here. So someone is creating balance. It's like they're not being affected by what this child is doing. They're staying neutral, which is good. And then we have the King of Cups reversed, which could be the parent of the Page of Cups reversed. And this person may also have emotional issues, which is where the child may have gotten it from. But this could be emotional detachment. He's got a bit of a smirk on his face in this deck, so he could be drinking, or he could be over-emotional, manipulative perhaps, or just, if he's smiling at that too, he just could be overwhelmed with joy, but not dealing with it very well. There could be a poor Saturn placement here too. So we have the Holy Grail there. Someone's tempted by the Holy Grail. There may be a squirrel there. Somebody might be a little bit squirrely here. wanting to get into your nuts because he's not going for his own, right? He's looking at the Holy Grail. And then we have this evil magician here who's trying to block this from happening. Here's deliberations, non-judgment, poor decisions, a refusal to hear the call or not calling, right? I'm just getting people walking all over this person, right? Taking other people's crap. So I'm going to be clarifying everything with the Rider-Waite Mini. This is the Gilded Tarot on the table, and we'll pull some Oracle cards at the end as well. So the Ten of Cups reversed in the recent past along with the Judgment reversed. What's going on with that? So it could be an end of a cycle, but there's some like after the end cleanup that needs to be done. That kind of energy might be here. A need to make a call to get this manipulative magician energy out of your space. And again, it could be this child. That Page of Cups reversed. All right, so let's start with the Judgment card reversed. Why? All right, we have the Ten of Cups. All right, so this has to do with ending a family cycle or emotional cycle, okay? So here it's upright, but over there it's reversed, so it's done. There's been this ending. It looks like it was agreed upon here. This could be emotional fulfillment, but it's definitely end of a cycle as well. So there may be some decisions that still need to be made, but somebody's running interference there and getting in your way. And it could be some decisions between a father and child. Someone's definitely, you know, tempted by the Holy Grail here. The magician may just want to go after it, or the magician wants your energy and doesn't want you to get what you want, because then they'll take away from what you're giving to them. It's that kind of energy. Why do we have the Ten of Cups reversed in the recent past? All right, so we have this here in the recent past, and I was just getting this in the Divine Masculine read. These two came up together, and I shuffled a lot. So this is like a hit and run energy. So this could also be like they didn't see it coming. They didn't know it hit them, right? So it can be metaphorical, but also can be literal. And this is also someone taking off, going back after somebody fell from grace or fell on their face literally, or is just lacking faith. So somebody leaving this energy behind and just like kind of bursting out of the flames to go back to something. So somebody's leaving one energy, this family emotional cycle, and to go back to something they're very passionate about. So the foundation here is the World. There is a completion here. So here again we have kids. And the Hierophant reverse. This could be like a Taurus parent in a divorce with two kids. We have a Page of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles. So this, well, their kids are upright though. So this can also just be actions that of excitement or inspiration. And here's someone ready to go forward and work, perhaps offer help. And this could be a Taurus reversed. So it could be kids taking care of their parent. This could also be just kids of a divorce, kids in a break of a contract, or broke away from their family religion. That could be as well. Or an establishment in their family, something that's traditional in their family. They may want to do things their way, not the way the family does it. And this may be sad to some others in the family, okay? Or this Knight of Pentacles could be offering help to someone who is grieving. But the World is upright, so there is a completion here. And You Complete Me from Jerry Maguire, which is coming up in the Divine Masculine read. So that might affect you guys as well. The center energy is Two of Wands, choice of path. So where are you going, Virgo? All right, so we have the choice of path, but it doesn't look like it's quite time yet, not today anyway. And then here's the Temperance card of being impatient. Like, it's not quite time. You're there because you have completion here. But the choice of path is like the cleanup has to be done before you can go forward on this new path. So just be careful here. Impatient, this could be a fallen angel as well. We have Libra and Sagittarius energies, both reversed here. And this could be a choice between a Libra and a Sagittarius, okay? but it's not quite time yet. Or their energy's not right now. They still have some things to work on. The challenge being the Eight of Pentacles and the truth. There could be some jealousy here. This can also be insincerity and rejection, a refusal to give or receive love, but this one's insisting on giving the truth. All right, so you could be giving the truth. That can be part of your job to people who feel rejected, which is actually what I do, right? So that can be that kind of energy. The challenge is working on the details, getting your ducks in a row, aligning with your true desires, and helping others do the same. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed here too, which is implementing a new plan. So before you go forward on your new path, the challenge for you may be implementing a new plan regarding how you do your work. What is crowning for you is the King of Pentacles. Why? Well, here we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So this is about like letting go of all your responsibilities. Perhaps a confession, dropping a load. Perhaps the King of Pentacles is dumping all his burdens on you, or vice versa. So maybe you can't go forward until if they're dumping all this on you, then you need to decide whether you want to handle that or not. Is that what you want? Maybe you want to be with the King of Pentacles, but do you want to take care of this load for him? Otherwise, you have to wait. It's that kind of energy. And here is the Seven of Cups energy, which is about synchronicities and choices and options, perhaps whittling down to the one, right? Because this can be confusing if you have too many choices. But seeing the one that you really want, the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So Greece is coming up here. It's like the King of Pentacles, and that definitely can be you as a masculine Virgo, or a Virgo feminine who's very masculine, but I usually take the pictures literally. So that can be a Virgo masculine who's dropping his burdens, confessing. He's good to go financially. He's very stable. And he has some new options he wants to look at instead of doing the same old, same old. But maybe there's things he needs to take care of, like loose ends he needs to tie up. And this is about someone who's ready to let go, whether it's money, time, and energy, in order to patch things up or try something new, right? A little bit at a time. And then we have the Three of Wands coming up here. Three of Wands, why? Well, we have the Ace of Wands with that. New passion, new creativity, new growth. After dumping something or getting dumped on, right? So that load might have been dumped on you, or you might have dumped that on somebody else. So you find new passion from dumping a load on somebody else. And this is you being present to, there's a Viking ship sailing away. I'm sailing away. So somebody's leaving and you're present to that. You're staying present. Finding new passion while letting go of a love. Perhaps you broke up with someone, or someone broke up with you, or you were pushed to your emotional limits with the Ten of Wands and you couldn't take it anymore, so you dumped it all. And now you're present and maybe standing at the beach, just taking in the ocean air or by the water. That ship has sailed, and you have two aces here. So even though this is reversed, it doesn't really matter because you still have all that energy of a new beginning. Okay, after having looked back at the past and why this happened in the first place, why somebody was dumped, or you were purging, crying. If you had illnesses, you could have been vomiting a lot or peeing a lot. The Ace of Cups can be all of those things, or just pushed to your emotional limits. You see yourself as weak, or in need of strength or courage, or in ego death. So you could be going through an awakening process. And we have the Knight of Swords reversed with the Tower reversed. This could be holding your tongue in the aftermath of sudden events or epiphanies, perhaps disasters, but holding your tongue, but feeling weak, like maybe you can't stand up for yourself. If you were approached, you're not quite ready yet. The need to stand up for yourself. And still feeling imprisoned though, feeling like your hands are tied. And then around you is the Fool reversed, or how others might see you. Why is that? Why is there some foolish energy around you, or a lack of faith here? All right. So here we have the High Priestess and the Magician together. And this looks like a power couple that should be like this. All right. So maybe this is what you are, but you're not quite there yet. And everybody sees this, that you're not together, and that maybe you're both jerks. Or this is a secret out and this is insecurities, right? So there could be this energy around you that looks like nobody believes that this could happen, or they're making you not believe that this can happen when you actually know it's here. And then this is feeling powerless. This also can be financial drains, dependent people on you, draining your energy. There we go, drains. Kids, illness, just sick and tired, overexposure, or just in deep need of sun or vacation here. So you may be planning on doing that. There we go, to get busy. Expressing feelings, fast-paced communication, arrows of love, exchanging energy, right? A lot of communication and travel, perhaps. So it looks like a vacation may be coming. Three of Swords is the block, so heartbreak and separation, or perhaps a little bit of surgery. Why does Virgo have that as their block? All right, so we have Six of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Pentacles reversed, and the Hangman awake. So this has to do with an imbalance in work. Perhaps working too much, which is why you need a vacation right now. And when you're drained like this because you're overworking, you have more of a tendency to get your heart broken, right? Because you're not ready for things. This also could be an ego, right? Because you have an ego because you're all about the work. This could be someone who's a workaholic, but there's inequity in your relationships. Perhaps you got scammed and you got duped and someone took a lot of your money. All right, and that woke you up. That was your wake-up call. Okay, and whether it was their fault or your fault, I don't know, but it has to do with broken hearts and separation, perhaps a third-party situation. We're not really getting a lot of third-party stuff here, but we do have the Three of Swords, but that's your block. Your block is letting go of thinking that you're going to get hurt again, because you have to keep your heart open. This is you walking, when you need to, just walk away and within, but then every time you do go out, always go out with an open heart. You always know if someone triggers you, then it's just, stand up for yourself. And then if you need to, walk away. That's it. You don't need to prepare. You just need to keep your heart open. So don't let past heartbreak keep you from opening your heart again. The Seven of Swords is reversed. Excuse me, the Six of Swords, which is rest, meditation, prayer, sleep perhaps, and then speaking about it. This could be doing meditations and then talking about your meditations. This can be connecting the 5D if you're a twin. Okay, but definitely rest and prayer. Connecting with your higher self is very important here. And the need for that, because when you feel a lack of peace, it's because you're disconnected from your higher self. It's really about meditation, perhaps doing some hiking, grounding outside, and really getting more in touch with your higher self. And maybe learning something. This is an invitation or opportunity to learn something new. Perhaps start over in how you manifest, or learn to manifest. Perhaps a new home or a marriage. Okay, that could be a union energy as well. Or it could have to do with your children, and your children wanting to get a new home, or perhaps I don't see movement right here, but feeling stuck. Maybe feel stuck because you're nothing bad at home, but you need to get out of the house more, and you need to meditate more to get out of that stuck feeling. So we have the Knight. The Knight of Wands is above that, along with the High Priestess reverse, which can just be that you need to use your intuition more, or a secret came out. And the Knight of Wands is all about a passionate person rushing in. So let's see what that has to do. Oh, another way of getting out of that stuck energy of feeling no peace is to exercise or get moving, to free up all that stagnant energy. So here we have Two of Cups reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed, okay, with the Knight of Wands. So when you're feeling that disconnect and unhappiness, you need to physically move. And then why do we have the High Priestess reversed? All right, so there's been some kind of conflict, whether it's your own internal war or just the need to you're afraid you're not strong enough to stand in your truth when other people come at you. So it's like maybe you're being a little bit too harsh, as opposed to being more loving. And there we have the Queen of Cups. So this is you, and this is like the defense you're putting up because you're feeling weak right now. You're not sure if you can handle other people coming at you. So it's like you're being in your truth and just blocking it before they can hurt you. Like, if this is my truth, if you don't like it, you can go away. But also then being loving behind it as well. And there's perhaps a judgment coming through, an announcement, a wake-up call to others that this is who I am, and if you don't like it, you know where you can put it. All right, so that's Virgo energy. And there we have the Two of Wands reversed. So again, not ready to implement the plan yet, right? You have the choice. Maybe you've made your choice already now, but now you're not able to implement it yet. So let's see what else was coming up for you. The next card is the Two of Swords, which has to do with being in your knowing, right? Seeing without seeing. This also can be pretending not to know, right? Because we all know if we use our intuition. So it's about really using that intuition. And you are, if that's upright. Or just, it's a reminder. Not forget to use your intuition and reconnect with yourself by meditation, by communing with nature more. The Knight of Swords then comes up, which is holding your tongue. Like if you get triggered and you won't have something harsh to say, to hold your tongue. And definitely don't take it out on others when you get home. If you want to punch a pillow or scream, go ahead. Cry, whatever, that's good. But don't do it at somebody else because you don't want to put more negative energy out there. That's about holding your tongue and not lashing out. And then even when you're not feeling good. So when you're feeling weak, maybe you're feeling scared that you will lash out at people. So you want to keep to yourself more. This is being tired, this is overexposed, definitely in need of sun, some sunshine and vacation. Like there's a lot of swords and that kind of stuff. And there you are on vacation. This is getting your wish, right? Getting your wish of happiness. So let's see what that's all about. After this long energy, there we go. Stars are out. Look at that. Nice. Maybe a nice dream family vacation here. Or coming together with the dream family you always wanted. Shining your light, healing together. So it ends up really beautiful for you, Virgo. The underlying energy was coming up. It was coming into this with the Lovers reversed here. All right. So there may have been a soulmate connection here, but there's been no affection. This could be children just hanging out with your kids, right? This could be issues at work with the King of Cups reversed. And the King of Cups reversed was in your underlying energy. Under the radar, feeling like a failure with the Queen of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. So the Queen of Wands reversed coming up the Wounded Warrior. Really tired or pissed off as well. Under the radar, feeling like a failure. Along with the King of Cups reversed, who was in your underlying energy with a little bit of a smirk on his face because he's having issues at work, and that's probably the King of Pentacles there because he still needs to clean up there at work with the issues, whether it's getting along with others, financial issues, third-party situation, and then there could be kids involved as well, and maybe a breakup. So there might have been a breakup going on before the read, or just a lack of affection. Perhaps the kids look good here, so maybe the spoiled brat thing was taken care of. Or maybe the spoiled brat energy was the person you broke up with, or vice versa. So that energy is there. So let's pull a few oracle cards for you guys. So from the numerology deck, what is the advice for Virgo going from here? It looks like you're ending up in a great place. Just make sure to reconnect with your higher self, meditation and rest. Make sure to drink enough water. Water is really important about connecting to your higher self. It's like ultrasound gel. Okay. This is for Virgo, 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 Virgo. And I'm Virgo too, and I definitely need to meditate. So, all right, we have pride, so don't let your pride get in the way, and get sunshine. And use your third eye, purple. Again, purple, use your third eye, completion. Compassion, universal selflessness, endings. Allow things to complete. And forgiveness, forgive you, yourself, and others, and that's 96. That's blue and purple again, so speak your truth, but also use your intuition. So always keep that intuition involved with everything you do. Then what's coming up a little bit after that stuff is 8 and manifestation, which is pink. This is all about compassion and doing the dance between your masculine and feminine to stay balanced. And the underlying energy is music, number 32, which is the 6 of Wands, right? The journey energy, 32. So music is going to be very stabilizing for you as well. All right, from Romance Angels. All right, for Virgo, what do we have for romance angels? What is your romantic advice for Virgo? So we have the King of Pentacles. Let's see. We have, there's Aquarius there on the table. There's Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, perhaps Aries there too. That's all in the underlying energy. And then we have Pisces. We have the King of Pentacles, so that's any earth sign. We have Leo in your energy, as well as Aries around you. And then again, we have Pisces and Leo again. Okay, so those are the main signs. But as far as the court cards, you have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups came up in the underlying energies. So there's two men there. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, but they can be just action-oriented cards. So let's see. What comes up for Virgo? What's the advice for romance? Okay, deception comes up. Somebody's wearing a false self-mask in the relationship. So it's about trust, and this might be about trusting yourself, right? Because we don't know if we can trust others because we don't trust that we can make a good decision. This has been coming up a lot in the past week or two. So that's very important. This situation is calling for you to have faith, especially in yourself, and to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And release your exes next. The time has come to clear your energy. Forgive and learn, okay? The underlying energies give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. And this might have to do with your partnership with yourself as well. And then the Kipper deck. I'm going to do a Scooby-Doo too, because I've been doing that for everybody else. The Scooby-Doo deck I found with my daughter's stuff, so that's kind of fun. All right, for the Kipper deck. For Virgo. Oh, that one came right out. The Mature Man. And the Empty Family Room. And Sudden Wealth. All right, so it's like as soon as you clear everything out, the sudden wealth will come in. This is for the mature man, okay? So and that was definitely coming up for the Divine Masculine today, that some cleanup needs to happen, but as soon as you do all the cleanup, then the 777s come in, you hit the jackpot. And the underlying energy is the message that comes in, a message of concern. So two messages perhaps, and it has to do with work. So that you might hit the jackpot as far as a job or a court settlement, or that can be inheritance as well. Okay, now we have Scooby. What does Scooby have to tell you? They're pretty cute pictures too. What is the Scooby message for Virgo? He's falling all over the place, so maybe you're all over the place. All right, what is our message from Scooby for Virgo? Whoop. They're all over the place again. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. There we go. This is what you guys got. Double tens. And it's both the same card up and down. All right, so you're all over the place. You're up and down. But it's a great energy because he's hula hooping. He's keeping it up, but then it falls down. So maybe you're learning something new, and you have to keep doing it over and over and over again before you really learn to keep that hula hoop up in the air. But they're tens, which is the Wheel of Fortune, double tens. You got the black and the red. So this is like this is that perfect match. Okay. And this could be twins. You're literally reflecting each other. When one's up, the other's down. Okay. And then there's the 8. He looks like he's looking at his toes. Maybe somebody's toes need working on. Or maybe somebody's toes are cramping up. Maybe somebody gets cramps. I actually get cramps in my left calf. That's funny. But he's getting some pleasure out of looking at his toes. So somebody might have a foot fetish as well. That's really funny. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you guys, Virgo. Have an amazing day. Drink your water and get your rest. Get your joy in your nature and rise and be love. It was just $29.29. Bye, you guys. Rise and be love.